What is up, my Hellfire crew? Whatever an intro is. So, last time I did Sonic. Now we're going to do his sister, Amy Rose. Now, I said Amy Rose on purpose. As a sister. Sister is Amy Rose, and the brother is Tails. Miles Tails Prower. We're going to do with Amy. But first, I'm going to mention a couple things on Sonic. So, as I said before, his eye is gone. All of this side is basically gone. His eye's gone, his right arm is gone, and his right leg is gone. Replaced by mechanicals that Tails and himself made. Assisted on making, but you get the gist. Now that we have that out of the way, let's talk about Amy. Amy is Rosie's it's a Rosie Amy counterpart. Rosie with an Amy personality, but she still has the whole cuckoo side to her if you piss her off enough. She's extremely overprotective of Sonic, and for the time of a while, because they didn't know that they were siblings, so Amy dated Sonic. Because fuck yeah. As it should be. As the Sonic community makes it to be. It should be Amy and, mainly canon, blah, blah, blah. Fuck that. What else? Right. Instead of wielding a hammer, she wields a fucking scythe. Because, fuck you, bitch. Because she wields a scythe. She wields one or two one-handed scythes. Because she's a badass. And she takes it that way. She is, before Sonic showed up, was known as the fastest thing alive. She outruns almost every single Sonic out there. Modern, multi, freaking modern, multi, Boom, Maurice, the whole 9 yards. Sonic community smoked. Like, every single Sonic, from Sonica all the way down to Classic. She keeps pace. She is, canon-wise, the Sonic before Hellfire Sonic came to existence. And was working with Eggman, blah, blah, blah. Amy was the bitch. She was the Sonic of that world. The hero, the one with the mask, everything. She was Sonic, essentially, before Sonic showed up. When Sonic showed up, then the mask started to die. And so did the whole fucking, I'm the hero, I do things, I don't want people hurt, blah, blah, blah. And then she went from, I'm the hero, to I'm Sonic's girlfriend. I'm not fucking kidding. She was like, love me, bitch, because I ain't stopping until you do. So that's how that went. Her Hellfire a bit is that she has, well, actually, she doesn't have that much damage compared to Sonic. Basically none at all. The only scar she has is a scar running from here, diagonal, all the way down. So she has a scar right from here, all the way up her chest, center of her chest, up to her, split right, that looks like she's been split right in half. I'm not fucking kidding, because it runs down her back and loops around, too. It's literally under a ring of death. She got it from fighting me. Well, Sonic. Me, Sonic, whatever, you get the gist. Fight from Sonic. It was an attack that he did as a surprise, which was when he learned how to control his power, he basically took one of her scythes and cut her in two. I'm not fucking kidding. From here in half. However, Amy has a nice little trick that she has with her scythes. She can't be killed by her own weapons, which is badass. Which means if someone has her scythe, she can be harmed and cut and slashed and hacked 100 times over, but the cut will never cleanly go through. However, since it was in my hands and I am legally her brother, not knowing this at the time, a scar was left because blood is the only thing that can harm her. It didn't kill her for obvious reasons, but because it's her scythe, but it's left a scar that she's been confused about until she found out I was her brother. She also has a white quill, two quills standing up shadow style. Like a shadow quill here and a shadow quill here. 2 quills standing up nowadays. Which is, one is white, representing tails, and one is pure blood alterated red, which is me. Like sun red, which is me, Sonic. She's normal Pinky. She has the nickname in her world as the Pink Demon, like the Pink Demon, or the the Grim Reaper Rose is her nickname, basically, because she is the only one who uses a scythe. I have time because Amy was short, so I'm gonna go with Tails now. Tails is a cryokinetic badass who is not like a normal Tails in any way, shape, or form. Tails is a genius. 600 IQ, complete badass, wields a giant freaking wrench 2 times his size, and mind you, which is fucking 3 times heavier than Amy's scythe. And he don't say, Sonic! He says, get the fuck out of my way before I bop your ass. Like, he is not the bitch that he is in the normal world. Like, he doesn't go to Sonic. The only time he goes to Sonic is if he can't handle it himself. And 90% of the time when he can't handle it himself, it's a big-ass threat that the world could die to. Like, oh my god. He is known through his world as the hero of 200 ways. Or, the alternate nickname he was given, Two-Headed Two-Face. I am not kidding, he has pulled the DC and has the nickname Two-Face. Or Doppelganger, or something like that. Because his wrench isn't just a wrench. It has over 152 combinations. Which means if you do it in a certain way, he would fight as if there were 2 people on the field. Because when his tails were smashed, he had to find alternatives to fighting. Which were, forget flying, I'm gonna punch you and kick you. Which he does flippy tricks. Freaking flips around everything. It's basically, he might as well be flying on foot. Because his opponent can't figure out which one's real. 95% of the time, if an opponent hasn't fought him, they will be confused. Because they're focusing on Tails. Which means they won't see the giant floating wrench coming from the freaking right going, Hadouken! Freaking corrupt them. If they focus on the wrench, they won't focus on Tails. And then over time, he learns how to control his cryokinesis. Which makes him even more a monstrosity. Because now he has the ability to create spikes, ice spikes, the whole 9 yards. You're fighting 100 men at once, and it's only one human being in front of you. The only person that can keep up with him is Sonic. Me. That is it. Everybody else is like, bro, what? Both of them eventually also know how to go super on command. Because that's how our world works. Our world doesn't rely on chaos emeralds. It relies on our emotions. Happy boy makes it so it's super. Angry boy and sad boy and stuff like that, or girl, makes it so you go dark. That is how that works. I have enough time, so I'm going to explain the future boyfriend, of Amy Rose. Which is Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow is also not a bitch. I'll go over 10 minutes, who cares? He is a badass. So Shadow, normal Shadow, has Chaos Control, Chaos Spear, and Chaos Snap, I guess. Whatever Chaos abilities that normal modern Shadow has. Game Shadow, whatever. Yeah, my boy don't. My boy Shadow does not. My Shadow... Oh, right, I forgot to explain Tails' scar. Well, I've actually said it already. Tails can't fly. His tails are broken. They've been snapped in two by me. Because Eggman brainwashed me when I joined their side, and brainwashed me, and Tails was making the fucking wrench, and I grabbed it and used it on him, and Tails went, oh, Sonic, blah, blah, blah. Story for another time, because I got things to do. Let me finish Shadow first. So Shadow knows more than Chaos Spear and Chaos Control. We taught each other. Shadow knows Chaos Spear and Chaos Control from the start. Shadow used Chaos Control on me. I fought Nazo and learned Chaos Torrent. I used Chaos Torrent. He, being the badass that he is, we fought and we both surrendered and left. 3 days later, we came back. He learned Chaos Torrent in 3 days. I learned Chaos Spear in 3 days. However, I accidentally used Chaos Control, which he was immune to because he uses it himself, but yada 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 fight. So he knows Chaos Spear, Chaos Torrent, Chaos Control, Chaos Snap, and then a bunch of other Chaos moves. Silver and Shadow also know how the ability to go super on command. Next time, I will explain a couple of others. Tango, Whisper, whoever I choose. Which is probably going to be like 10 seconds from now or whatever, because I'm going to do 2 of these. I'm on a roll and I want to do more. So, see you in 5 seconds if you continue.